hate
I knew
hearing
it was
bad music. There's nothing worse than somebody going up there and butchering a song.
I almost told you we should go somewhere tonight, and then I realized that it was open mic night, and I was like, no, we could never. The two of us, well, we would be like this the whole time.
I'm
faces
judgy.
are so
I'm
judgy.
so judgy.
I'm not even. I feel like
I will
I'm not
absolutely
judgy,
judge
but
you.
my faces look.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Big City Backwoods.
Big City Backwoods.
There was actually several moments before this that I was like, God damn it. My fucking dream of having a Big Brother house should be a reality for myself. Because I just want cameras in all of these rooms. Just these 2 rooms. Because it's not like invasive to anybody that's like in my house or whatever. Like you'll just know if you walk into this room. And then we can have all the funny stuff that happens when we're getting ready. That's what I really want.
We did. We had a couple of funny moments for no reason right before this. And we were like, content.
Should have had a camera on.
Yeah, always, you know. Somebody should just like personally
follow us
around.
No, don't. I never want anyone to follow me around ever again. But I do like the idea of hiring somebody. Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Professionally, who's done it before, knows what they're. That'd be tight. That'd be really cool if we ever got that big. Never, but if we ever maybe celebrity status.
Sometimes you tell me
The
stuff about
paparazzi,
this, and it makes me cringe so hard. I'm like, you'll be like, what if our podcast, like, if someone sponsors us or something, like, oh my god, we'd be huge or whatever. And like, I just like. Thinking about
talking about it.
Honestly,
about, like, you hate talking about the podcast at all. At all. You're like, I don't need. I actually don't do that.
I don't know about that one. That's not who. It is a little hard. You know. I don't know. I think
maybe you have a weird superstition about it. You know. Maybe if you talk about it too much, you don't want to seem like you're.
I don't know what it is. It is hurting though. It does hurt. Even just now, I'm like, yeah,
get off of it.
I'm sorry. I had to move my chair. I was hitting the wall.
I think it becomes because it comes from the fact that you never want to like sell yourself out a little bit.
Yeah,
it
does feel like it. It kind of feels like it.
Because like if you never make it that big, like you never want to talk about
it was
all those times. But hey, everybody should dream big.
I agree.
Everybody should have big dreams.
You're right. You're right.
They don't even have to come true necessarily, but you should at least dream it.
You should ambition for something.
Yeah,
with everything you do. I get you. It just feels cringe asking. Like talking about what if oh my god.
It doesn't even have to be maybe the podcast. Right. Maybe later in life.
You gotta think about goals. You're true.
Goals.
Goals are cringe sometimes though. But it's okay. They're good. They're good. I'm like convincing myself right now.
I'll be honest about something here. I don't know what it is, but like maybe in another life, it's gonna sound really bad, but we're gonna go ahead and say it. But like maybe in another life, if I lived a completely different,
I'm already excited we're on this topic.
Like if I could do one thing and just live my life the way it was, I would be single doing my thing, but I would honestly be a stripper. I would love have to at least try it. I want to see. I want to see that lifestyle.
Not what I was expecting to happen.
I know. I knew it. I was like, you're getting way too excited for this right now for what I'm about to say.
Now mine just ruined.
Without the
Hold on.
stigma behind it, right? Like, what if you could just live your low
I
key
have
life?
to ask follow-up questions. To
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
What about which part? Or like, the first question is, what part of it is appealing to you?
Okay, I think it's a complete joke, but also like a joke that we could literally just use our bodies to make money in that way.
Yeah,
Does that make
like,
sense?
it's like
It
exploiting- yeah.
sounds
It
ludicrous.
doesn't
Doesn't make any sense.
It honestly does.
Well, and like
but-
nobody's ever done it, right? I'm saying like if you took away who I was today, because I wouldn't do it now. You know, I've got this whole other life, right? And, you know, but I do think about it. My backup is always like if something went really south in my life, right? Like I lost everything I ever had, I would just change my name,
Yeah.
and become a
What would you
low key
change it
lady.
into?
I don't know, something crazy like cinnamon and wear a red wig and. You know, like, I don't know what has always sounded fun, but I'm just like, wow, what a life. I do see a lot of like, not like stripper TikToks, but like exotic dancers, and then they just like throwing their money around. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. I get it. It's like a better version of basically serving, except you're promoting your body instead of other things, you know?
I mean, it's just sales, yeah.
It's sales, but yeah. I mean, you're in the industry at that
And
point.
nowadays, they got their own marketing.
It just sounds
like they got
fun.
a
It
social
sounds
media
so fun
marketing.
to do.
You know, like it's crazy. No, it's
'Cause I was
definitely
like-
evolved to it.
Yeah, and like you're in a club setting all the time. I get like people outgrow that, right? Like to
Yeah,
a point, like
it's
you can't
work.
do it forever.
That's
But
so
like
funny.
you get to just go to a club, listen to like music.
Yeah, I was gonna
hang
say I wanted
out,
to be like a lawyer or something. But one time back in the day.
Was that gonna be your one? I really wanted to be a lawyer.
No, I
really?
just watched a lot of documentaries, and I really think I could have. No, I mean, like, but I was being real, like about like. I mean, yeah, you're probably being real too. I can see it.
One of us had aspirations in a later life to be a lawyer, and the other one would love to be a stripper in another life.
Because I just watch a lot of crime docs, and I'm like,
No, I get it.
I want to
yeah.
be a defense attorney though, specifically. But
If-
anyway,
I understand that part because maybe a detective. Ooh, a detective. That'd be so fun.
yeah, hella
so
fun, so fun.
So
That's
fun.
not that one's not as much for me. I like the idea of like doing all the evidence and stuff afterwards.
course,
but honestly,
yeah,
I
you
totally
would-
don't care about any of what I was going to talk about anymore. I want to tell you about this time that I was like very young, not very young. I was like 21.
That's young.
Yeah,
Young mind.
And I was on a tour with like a band. Something. No, oh my God, this was way before. I don't even know why. I don't know. I was at a strip club. I liked them.
They're
them.
fun.
Liked them.
They're
Love
fun.
them. Still, honestly, probably. I haven't been there in a couple of years or so. I'm in a, work a full-time job and tech company.
God,
I
we
just
really
don't even
haven't.
think
I haven't
about-
been
I
to
don't
a
even
strip
think-
club in
I
a
don't
long
even-
time.
yeah, I don't know
Why
why-
have we never like?
That's I don't even know
Why?
why?
They have cheap drinks there too.
Oh my God, I forgot about you could drink out here with your strip clubs.
Can you not anywhere
Not-
else?
Well, not in Washington, that's for sure, which is where I went to the majority of my strip clubs. But in Oregon,
oh, you can't.
Oregon is a beautiful land.
I didn't know that.
Strippers and
I guess it
bars
just
and
maybe gets wild out there or
donuts.
something. Has to be.
I don't know. In Texas, you could bring your own beer to some of them.
Some can show their whole coochies. The
No,
hoochie
that's
coochies.
that's some
Full nudity.
Pacific Northwest shit that I'm used to as well.
oh,
We
really?
used to play games like
No,
yeah.
I've
Well, 'cause
heard of
in
it.
Portland, because in Portland, I don't know.
I've never seen a fully nude. What? That was
Never
crazy.
seen-
Oh my God, I've never seen a woman fully nude. I've just never seen. I've
did
never
we
been
get here
allowed. I don't
already?
know. I
have
don't
to
know.
open this beer. I was gonna be like, oh, we're drinking Space
you
Campers.
doctor.
It's a new one. I think I haven't had it yet, so we're gonna drink it. But
Yeah, I'm sorry. Here.
I just have to drink this before we diving into this conversation. I didn't know this is how we're starting things off tonight.
Yeah, well,
So one
on our
time
toes.
at a strip club, chilling. Oh my God, I remember I was helping. I had a friend that had a party bus, and I was helping him like sell out his party bus all the time because I'd be going somewhere and they'd be like, "Man, I want to go to a party bus tonight." I'd be like, "I got a dude," and then they would go and flex all their money and make us all go do something on the party bus.
These are great.
Oh,
No. These are really good. I think that's a
it is
solid.
It looks like a Power Ranger.
It looked a
too.
little scary. Like maybe it was gonna come out red or something. Like maybe like a red color, you know. But no, it's a
Red It's just a
really
red
nice IPA. It's good.
So we'd go on this party bus and go to a strip club. Man just buys everyone hella wads of ones to give out, like
Lovely.
on a random Tuesday night. So these women are hell yeah, they're all coming out at once. It's a whole thing, and this is Washington, so it's not like super fancy or nothing. And compared to Oregon, is what I'm saying. But everyone got bored, and I got bored, and I was like, can I play out there too? Like, I just want to play I want to learn something, like I was doing all these things, but it was very painful. Honestly, I've never gone on a pole since.
That's what I'm saying.
But I
That's
learned
a
couple
core.
things,
That's
but
a
it was
core workout.
hard, and like rug burn.
I think it'd also just be fun to do that.
I get
Like
dizzy.
a fun thing to just
Spin
dance.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, like I can
Like
see how to,
dance, like spin around, do cool,
But
like.
the spinning sounds so fun, and then I know that as soon as I would ever do it, I would be like, ugh.
You think so?
Oh, I can't even spin in a couple
Here's the
circles
thing.
without feeling nauseous.
There's just something about, I don't know, the industry always has this negative look on it, right? I get it. I know. All right, whatever you got to say. But I have literally known girls, because I went to a big high school. All right, you went to a big high school. I went to a very big high school. I knew girls that were exotic dancers and had money to buy a house when nobody else did, has a fat ass savings account that nobody can account for. I'm just saying, like, what a low key life. You ain't even got to say you got to do it, Like, you could have a whole ass different identity. I could put on a wig.
Yeah.
Tattoos kind of give you away.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah, no, tattoos definitely give you away. That is the one thing that, like, you put them in spots or, small ones that,
Everybody has
right.
butterfly on your shoulder.
Something like that,
stupid.
right? Like a whole, could never really. I've always had it out, It would just be a little bit too much of a trademark.
That's what I'm saying. I just got
it'd
blood
be
on my fucking hand.
it would literally be a trademark.
no
But
way.
honestly, it would be so fun. And what a fun job. How could you ever say it'd be boring? No, it's not.
I could see it be boring.
You think so?
You're just like,
I don't know. I
dance
feel like it would just be
around.
such a high
I
to
can
like
see
be
it.
up there and being
No,
like,
not always is it going to be hard. What if there's like one person there and they don't even give a fuck about you?
use it a moment to promote yourself, make cool
To who?
videos of yourself, and
I mean,
practice.
nowadays,
You know,
Yeah, I don't know. I
Even
feel like
slow
I feel
nights,
like
man.
people
I
are
feel
fun
like-
a little bit. It could be boring.
I'm just saying. I've
And
known people that
dangerous
have
at
gone to do it.
times.
It definitely
Very
could be,
much.
but
So is being a defense attorney.
that's what I'm saying.
They're just
So
very
is being on the
dangerous as well.
internet, really.
Everything is dangerous. You're
Everything's really dangerous,
Right. You're right.
I just think, for some reason, that would be a fun ass way to do shit.
I was really
Fuck all the
expecting
rules.
something totally different because you've been playing so much Red Dead lately. Honestly, I wasn't expecting.
Don't get me
Stripper.
started on that.
No,
I don't know. I feel like
can't.
that.
She really had her thumbs in both little things today and said, I don't know what you said, but you
The Rick
said
Ross store.
She actually said the Rick's Ross store instead
The
of
Rick's,
Ross.
the Rick's Ross
Ro-
store.
Ross.
Anybody been to the Rick Ross store? I was like, I'm wearing this shirt I got from, I was like,
Rick
why-
Ross.
Rick Ross store. Ross. I meant to say Ross. Why did Rick Ross come to mind? I don't know.
Oh no.
But, yeah. So.
Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Sorry. My bad. I'm just looking at the computer worried
Oh,
about
no.
tech. I'm crying. This one eye won't stop crying, and I don't know if you like unlocked a humor bone or something in my
A humor
eye.
bone
A
as I was patting
human-
it away. I did your makeup today, but no, Red Dead.
Yeah, tell me why we got so carried away. I got I had like a outfit in mind, I had a makeup in mind, and then it just evolved
always
into
goes
a
that way.
bit more of Sarah look today.
I
Not
feel maybe yes,
I feel
but
only
also
slightly
your
influenced
touch
by you.
Yeah.
Very much me though. You made it for me.
Mm-hmm.
I had all these pieces.
Yeah, and I was like, you should layer. I say you should layer that. I say you
trying
should
to
wear a
layer
skirt.
The other shirt, and then as soon as you found this one, I was like,
Honestly, when you first showed me that shirt, and I was like, oh, she obviously got it to layer with. And then when you were like, well, it's like really tight, like maybe I don't wear a layer. I was like, I mean, it would be cute not to layer, but that was where my mind first went. I was like, that's just
well, I just like
layers.
tank tops.
Everybody loves layers right now.
Love
People
tank
want
tops.
layers of clothing, even if it's hot out. You want
It's not
thin
so bad.
layers.
It's actually comfy. I feel like very snugly comfy today.
mm-hmm.
Man,
Comfy
this
skirt.
week has been wild. Everything has been wild. I've been cooking. That's it. That's all I've been doing. That takes so long. How the fuck do some people live and make 3 meals a day by hand? I barely eat 1 meal a day.
Okay, I will say this. Also on TikTok. But I am obsessed with this girl who is a private chef in the Hamptons for a couple. She does it on the weekends only. And, like, if she cooks full 3 meals a day, she gets up at 6:45. And don't be
Yeah.
stopping till, like, 10 o'clock. When I know she's got to clean the kitchen and everything. She makes very elaborate
Yes.
meals and stuff like that. But even some of them are, like, leftovers or, like, putting something together. But, like, preparing elaborate meals take a lot of time.
regular meals. I just want regular meals.
You get better at it, though.
I made Sarah go to we went to the grocery store today.
Mm-hmm.
And that lady, there was that lady that came up to us and, like, trying to help us with recipes because I just looked so stressed.
You look stressed. You did look stressed, which is so funny because, like, the grocery store for me is like a
safe haven.
A safe haven. It's like I walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm at the
asked for
spa. Like, you walked in like, I think my stomach hurts. I don't know what's going on. Like, and I was like,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I was like, well, what do you want? And you were like, I don't know. So I
And
was like,
everything she brought up, I was like, $7. No way.
everything. She was like, up $8 for a meal. Absolutely not. I was like, it's kind of cheap.
She's like,
If you
you were
think about
bad as fuck.
No, you were really comparing prices up in there. You were like $5 for a frozen pizza. Oh my gosh, who charges these? I was like, normal inflation right now, but it was really funny to see it all really go down. And it's so funny because, like, what a place that I love. I love
You
it.
love $7 cheese. I'm so mad that I accidentally bought that. I went back and I was like, sorry, my bad. I wanted to get a softer cheese. And I was like, I went back and I just picked it up because that's the one I wanted. Which, honestly, good for me to pick something that I just wanted versus what the price of it was. Because I was.
But now you understand.
Later. Also, I was checking my receipts. I was like, $7.
That's why charcuterie boards are so expensive. I mean, I know, I get it. I do get it. But if you think about it, it's not like the product is cheap by itself. It's kind of expensive to begin with.
Not all the time.
Yeah, you're
$50. I would say $50 for a charcuterie board.
Depends on how big it is. I mean, obviously they're gonna charge you somewhere else for the presentation and everything like that. But
this one I know is $50, and you could look at it and see what you think.
Okay.
We should have
I did buy you an elaborate cheese board that for your 30th. I mean, 30th was huge. So
I'm saying I felt very bad. I was just like, oh, man, this year's birthday is nothing like. But I just have to prepare
Honestly,
for your 30th birthday. 'Cause
I'm just saying that
she went fucking nuts.
I was 30th, That cheese board did come out super elaborate. Like, even when they showed it to me, I was like almost crying. I was like,
still have the mustard. I don't know if that's good. I'll be eating
mustard
it.
stay very vinegary for a long time. I think you're fine. I just loved the board it came on too. It was just a slab. It was like a literal slab of wood. It was gorgeous. It was really gorgeous. Cute color too. But it was so, they're just so pleasing to look at. I just love food though. That's why I'm on Food Talk all the time. That's my Food Talk. That's why I'm following private chefs for people that live in the Hamptons. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like,
I watched that one dude that critiques other people's food.
Yeah, those are funny too. There's a couple of them that are like actually hilarious. It's also the amount of bad cookers out there. The amount of people that cook out there that are like actually like truly really
I think
bad.
it's a fetish. No, I deadass think it's a fetish.
No, I also feel like people really do cook like that. I've had.
I don't know.
Listen,
on the internet like that when you hear like the dude be like, oh yeah, that's so good, honey, and she's like, oh, like this,
I'm thinking about more of like the little influencer moms that think they like are really doing something big with like the recipes and stuff, and like if you know like a little bit about cooking,
like,
no, they probably are. No, you're probably right.
Rub
but there are bad cooks out there like that. Like there are some of them that feel very real, and I'm like,
I recently had a bad dinner. Not gonna talk about it.
People need to understand how to season first off, and then second off, like if you know a little bit about cooking, you gotta know the basics, man. You gotta know the basics of like.
Also, I don't know how to cook, so I choose not to cook. for other people. That's just
And
like
that,
what
I get
do.
it. Like, and
Why
that
can't
is
they
something that at least
know?
you put out there. Like, hey, man, like, I'm trying, but I
Yeah.
don't know how to cook. Then there's people out there that are like, I know how to cook.
Like,
And it's
come
like,
and eat at my house.
you're
Like,
terrible.
what am I supposed to do about that when I go and eat at your house and then I think it's disgusting. Scarf it down anyway. It's okay. I'm okay.
I just grew up with
Sometimes.
such great cooking also. My dad was just phenomenal. To this day, I know I already talked about it one time, but it was his
I
prime
wish
rib one time.
I
But
ever got to
hopefully eventually.
he eat anything in Oklahoma. It's funny, every time your mom comes to town, you're cooking, so I never get to try
I
it.
cook at my mom's house
my
nowadays.
God. Speaking of fucking food, Sarah made this delicious, I don't know what it was.
Oh,
Chicken.
it was a crock pot recipe. It was crazy. It was
It was
crazy.
so good.
Okay,
I wanted to put it on like some tortillas.
I did make so I made this crock pot chicken Alfredo basically. I was trying to make something because we went to a pre-season Chiefs
I went to a Chiefs game, bro. I went to a Chiefs game. Wow, I forgot about that. That was
We
wild.
had a whole ass birthday week, so like she wasn't
there was a
really
lot.
only cooking and going to the grocery store. I know there's been some things on top of that, but like we've definitely been hanging out
My
hard.
highlight.
Yeah,
It was our whole birthday.
it was my whole birthday.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
And I did actually have a birthday, so and so we did a lot of planning for that. We had tons of plans. It just felt like a week of
Yeah,
plans, man. I
tired.
mean, don't get me wrong.
That
I
was last week.
getting together with in-laws, then we got together with my family, and then there was like the game on that day, and then my actual birthday was on Tuesday, and then like on Wednesday I think we did something too. Oh, I think I just did something. I had other friends that took me out to. I did like a
watched
late
you
lunch. That's
on
right.
Your location.
That's right. Everything was, there was just so many birthday plans.
Yeah.
But I had a little birthday thing. So we did. You and my sister went out for my birthday. We just got some cute little drinks at King G's. You know,
I love King G. We always talk about it, but I love it.
it's a great place. And-
Sarah.
all right, here's the thing. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Okay, before we hit that part, this place has these emerald green subtile backsplash on their entire bar.
Oh, right.
Right. It's very green in there. It's got like
She
a
loves
green
green.
vibe, and,
I love green.
I do love green lately. I mean, I've just been obsessed with it. But this backsplash, I want it in my house. It's so cute. I think about it every time I'm there. It's a brand new bar too, so it just everything
So
looks
cute.
like just like really cute, and it's got plants everywhere. It's got like
Real plants.
and they've got like a little underground little tiny bar. It's all very cute.
Oh,
Kind-
is it underground?
Yeah,
I
it
guess,
does.
yeah, it's like
It was like I think the first time we had been there, that's where
Mhm.
we were at. And they have fancy drinks. Fancy spicy drinks.
I love cocktails.
Spicy.
We all love cocktails. We got a lot of cocktails.
And they were like fancy cocktails, you know.
Sarah at last had one spicy cocktail, and it was like a teeny tiny little fancy glass with a teeny tiny little cup of just this teeny tiny little amount of liquid. She was sipping on it, and she was like, "Oh, it's spicy." And we were like, "Oh, cool, you know, like that's fun, you know." And then she just keeps drinking. She's like, "Whoo, it's like really spicy." And as we were like just going on to the night, she's just like kind of drinking it.
I'm
She's
trying
just,
to
like,
get it down. I'm like,
Yeah, but she's drinking it though, and she's just like, "Man, somebody's got to try this." She keeps going. Somebody got to try this. You really said it to like everybody multiple times. You honestly didn't ever once offer it to me because I didn't even try it. Did I try it? I did try it once.
I
was
think
like,
I
"Why
did try
didn't
to
you make
offer
me
it."
Try it. Yeah, I already ran through this scenario in my head. I forgot. But everyone's got to try it. Everyone's got to try it. And finally, you were like, "I can't do this. Does somebody else want it?" And then everybody was like, "Nope." What'd you do?
I chugged it.
She chugged the whole thing. Not 5 minutes later, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get out of here. Like I could see it on your face that you were trying not to throw up or something. Like you were like, I'm going to shit or throw up.
It was terrible. Okay, it wasn't a bad drink. It's just that like we had
It must
so
have
many
been a
boozy
spicier
cocktails, and
drink
that's
than usual
spicy. I
than
don't know
they
what
meant.
it was.
They probably
Also,
didn't mean for it to be that spicy. If it was, I didn't remember.
I'm
trying it
28
so-
now, and I get heartburn. Like, and I do. I get heartburn, man. I get heartburn by.
And then you need to start carrying around some Tums.
I hate Tums. I hate how
Yeah,
chalky
they're
they are.
chalky.
Jacob had to force it down my throat that night. He was like, "You're gonna eat Tums." I was
Yeah.
like,
I asked her if
"Bleh."
she wanted some.
I hate them. I still didn't want it, and like
I didn't have any anyway. Remember, I was like, "Oh shit, I don't even got any of
So
those.
spicy. I think it was
So
like
you kept
cayenne
saying,
pepper
you're
or
like,
something.
This is spicy. It
It wasn't. It was
I
like
had
throat
one
spicy,
the
and then like
first time I
just
was there.
burned all the way down. Well, the bartender did ask me. I was like, "Can you make me?" I think I did ask for tequila. I was like, "Can you make me like a tequila drink?" And he was like, "Do you like spicy?" And I usually love spicy. I like a
Yeah.
jalapeno spicy. You know what I mean? I like a like burns on the mouth and then disintegrates, right? And that just didn't happen. It's like that spice just kept following. I was hurting. I was hurting at your house. I said, I gotta go.
Yeah, we smoked.
ended up-
we smoked. That didn't help you. You were like, no, I can't even.
I was like,
You're like, I
none
don't
of
even
this.
want
I was
water.
trying to
I
like,
don't
I was
want-
trying to like just
I don't want
comfort,
nothing.
like get comfort from the dogs, like maybe the softness, just like literally, I was like
pet these dogs.
squeezing Monty. Yeah, I was like, just let me pet these dogs. I was like, quit talking to me and let me pet these dogs. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pass out or throw up.
Man, someone yesterday didn't remember who I was from Seattle, and they said all they remembered was Monty. I was like, I get it. She's so cute. It just
Precious
kills
little
me.
babies. Even Reggie. Oh gosh,
Lately,
Reggie just.
she's just been.
I feel like I got to a level with Reggie where I'm like, I feel like
cry.
I'm there. I made it. I made it
She's
into
your friend?
the special cuts people,
I'm
you know.
literally crying. She gets that whiny voice when you come over, and you feel hella special. But
She's so cute,
right
and she
before
even like looks
laid
at
her
me.
head down on my lap whenever Sarah was doing my makeup. It was so cute.
She was like literally waiting to get her makeup done. I was like really like
Reggie was
putting
like,
on I was putting on concealer. Reggie's like as soon as I got the concealer out, she was like,
I want it.
give me.
It was so cute.
And then just like waited her
I'm
turn.
just-
Like she was gonna crying. Talking about her children over here.
I really can't do it, man. They're so cute sometimes.
They're really so
They
cute.
just said, I've had a hard week. Okay, I've had
Yeah, no, it's been
emotionally unstable, but those dogs are so cute.
those dogs. That's why the grocery store was kind of all of it. It's just been
That's
difficult.
what I'm saying.
Things
All you
been-
had to do was slap me and be like, you don't have anxiety, remember? Because I've been on this, like, I don't have anxiety tip, and it's been really great.
Man, I just
But
get
then
those
I gotta-
moments. I'm like, what do you
do
want? I don't feel like
what
the
do you
firmness always works. In the past, for me, I feel like I get too firm on people. I'm like, oh my god, I
No,
just
man,
really
I
overdid
need
that.
that shit. I need that shit. No, I don't do well with passive anything, to be honest. And if anyone's ever passive, sometimes you're a little passive. I'm like, Sarah, say what you want to say to me right now.
I did say something to you when you said, "Can you just come over here?" And I said, "Just blow the picture up."
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I mean, you do. I do. I didn't mean that as like an all the time thing. I just
I don't know. It's one of those things, you know.
Just remember, like when you were mad, you never wanted to tell me that you were leaving because you thought I was gonna get mad.
No, you did get mad.
Well,
You do get mad.
but I appreciate the communication more than you just getting up and leaving.
That's just me though. I
know,
hate
but
that. You're a dad leaver. You want to? No, I'm just ready. Like you should know by my body language, really, that I'm like, I'm checked out.
I'm a good old
checked
Midwestern lady.
No.
I'm gonna dad. To be honest, it's
we really
way more
did that
daddy.
at the Roberts house. You know, like
Oh
we
my
really,
God.
really did do that. Like we did the whole like.
The
All
whole
right,
layout.
we're gonna leave. 45
I
minutes
was
later, we're all
yawning
just
like 12 times in a row. I was like, all right. Oh, it was like 8:30 or no, I mean I guess it was like 10 at that
Well,
point.
I was waiting for everybody else to like be ready, and like I was
I
like,
had a
all
great
right, you know what?
time,
At this
but
point,
yeah.
no, we were getting tired. We had been over there for a little bit, and
over it.
that was the day my mom came into town, and it was just
I worked that
fun
day.
filled. Yeah, you did work that day too, so it was just already like a not super chill day, but it was fun to get together with everybody. It's always really nice.
Yeah. I love those kids. I'm a big fan of other people's kids, man. Love them.
Isaac is just a ham, a goofy little ham, a goofy goober.
Man, that place is very clean and very
So
freshly
clean.
mowed carpet.
Freshly, we kept saying.
It's just so
you know
white.
the houses you go to that have the lines in the carpet, right? So we just kept making.
It wasn't even just the lines, man. That shit was like somebody took some scissors to it and trimmed it all down to make sure it was the.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what she does. She sees one from a distance, she's like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Or just
And
plucks
I
it out
was just
altogether.
sitting there with a glass of red wine. We were just sitting there with red wine. The audacity.
The audacity.
I can't even believe I was wearing shoes.
Usually we take our shoes off before we hit
well,
that
I was
piece of
following
carpet,
your
but
lead. You walked in and.
nobody had their shoes off.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow,
bet-
I'm not gonna be
I
the
bet
only
they
one
were
with my shoes off. I know.
in
Here it is.
in the
Absolutely
corner.
not.
Whew. Yeah, no. As soon as you didn't take your shoes off, I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Ever
Oh.
since middle school, I've taken my shoes off and walking into this place.
I didn't even think about it, to be honest, and nobody else. I
And was
usually
"All
will
right,
like
Sarah does
notice.
it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I usually notice the shoes in the corner like being taken off, and that's when I'll like just subconsciously take my shoes off. You know, didn't even think about it. Really, just kept wearing them. We were in and out,
Side.
but also
Sarah poured
their
all of
literal
my wine on
grass.
me.
Their carpet looks like grass, freshly mowed grass. Their grass looks like carpet. It's so gorgeous. I'm not even kidding. This shit I can't make up. It's so perfect.
So perfect.
And
The yard
all the
is
way
so
through the
perfect.
winter.
I
It's
just
like they
can't
spray
imagine.
paint it. I don't
Can
get
you
it.
imagine? What are we doing? What our houses look nothing. Our houses right now. Look at my
Their
closet.
edges are everything. There's
Look at
no.
how
There's
inconsistent
no.
my hangers are.
I'm
you know?
saying. I'm saying. This would just be a eyesore to her. An eyesore. Absolutely not. Same with my house though. Really. Truly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I will say, here's the thing. I mean, you can be that way when you don't have children in the house or animals. You know.
No, I'm telling you, I've been there since I was in middle school. When your husband was in middle school,
Still the same, huh?
honestly, nothing has changed.
Really?
The carpet, I noticed the carpet was different.
She did
I
change
know
it
that
recently.
they changed all of their furniture supposedly, but it's in the exact same layout. So, to
I don't
me,
know. Well,
I
maybe
walked
you-
in. They moved the porch swing to a different area. They got more furniture out there.
So
but
it's
I
always
asked,
been that clean, huh?
I asked your dude about what the oldest piece of furniture, because I expected him to say the swing, because in my head that was the only thing they ever had. But like, I guess they had all these other things, but they were just chairs, and I didn't. As a kid, I didn't care about furniture like I do now. But
No, yeah.
no, that shit's exactly the same.
Well,
I honestly, whenever you went over to the other room, the other like dining room, table room,
I don't really even notice
I
that
don't
that
get
place
How-
exists.
yeah, no, when you went in there and grabbed a glass, I was like, whoa, I don't know how I've never been in this room. They have the lights off in that room. They're like, don't come in here.
Yeah, it's like their formal dining.
Yeah.
It's crazy that people really have that. They have like their normal dining and then they've got
I've
like a formal dining. I
Never
get that's
honestly
like
seen someone's house like that. No, wait.
so
maybe-
clean.
Yeah, maybe, no, just
Pres-
two dining zone. I don't even have one dining room.
Oh, I've
table.
seen that. I've seen that actually at family members' house. My aunt always had like a.
You have a dining room table. It's like a casual table.
It's casual. I don't have like a formal dining or anything like that. Like my house doesn't even lay out that way. I barely even have a dining room, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
you do have a eating zone. Not like you probably eat there. Do you eat there? Do you eat at
Sometimes,
your
yeah.
Do you?
like
you
in
guys,
the morning,
sit across from each other.
sometimes
Ah,
like we'll have coffee and we'll have
across
like a
from each other like that. Oh, because the folding.
like usually if we're like just talking, like
Wild.
if we're like trying to like finish a conversation or something, or if it's always like a quick like eat and then like we're going to do something else, you know. Our formal dining that we love, not really our formal, but like
Official?
the place that we love to eat is we just go down in the den.
Yeah, and just
you know.
watch TV. And
Yeah,
eat
we watch
at the
TV and
table.
eat. That's
you have
how
a
I've
weird
always.
circle table though. You probably should get a long one there.
I
or do you
just
not
have that
like it?
weird sectional that like doesn't. I do need a
What if
we'll
it's like
figure
a
something out.
oval?
I was trying to get an oval. Freaking brass and glass.
I love that so much. I
But
love
it
when
was-
people say brass and glass.
Brass and glass, but it really was, and it was like this oval shape, and it was like lower to the ground. Really looked super, super cute. They just. I'm
Too
so sick.
expensive?
I'm so sick. I'm so sick of antique stores and thrifting being a trend right now. I'm so sick of it. Inflation. I'm so sick of it. I don't want to pay
I
it.
definitely saw a TikTok of that today.
Yeah,
Or just being like
it's true.
pointing out price tags and being like, "You bitches ruining."
Get
it."
out of
Like
my
that
face.
lady was like obviously like in her
Yeah.
late 20s, 30s.
I
and she was like,
can't
"Man,
stand
I
it."
remember the days before Macklemore. Oh my god, I saw a video of Macklemore dancing.
And even
I
lately,
just don't
it's
know
just
what's
really
going on
been
with him lately.
Macklemore. I don't even.
I gotta show you this video of him dancing.
I don't
later.
even.
If I
pay
could like
attention to him
get
anymore.
a gif of Macklemore just like dancing in this video, I would be perfect. 'Cause it is
Really bad.
so funny. I wish I could just like do it, but I don't think I could. He kept.
Stop.
Yeah, it was
the
just,
washing the face.
it was like a head to face. I don't know. I have to show you. Ooh, I got the goosebumps.
Oh, I
honestly.
hate that.
Why
Talk
do-
about cringe.
I really
Don't talk about
just-
me with dance moves. I don't like watching like weird
yeah.
dance
Oh
moves.
my god.
TikTok dances. Brr.
My favorite thing
I'll throw
about
up.
her and her man's relationship is that he sings. He used to sing back in the day. He used to
Yeah,
sing all the
choir. He was in choir, and I get it. You know,
Sarah hates
hates,
that idea.
hates. I hate
of
singing.
like him singing to her.
Oh no, don't ever
You know.
serenade. Whoa, don't serenade me. No.
Their
No.
engagement party, there was a microphone, like in a same place. I was just on the subject of like
Yeah.
that place, the backyard, the perfect backyard. They had a engagement party, and we talked about it last year. And there was the microphone, and I was like, "Yo, you gotta go sing her a song." He was like, "No." Like, immediate fear upon him. She wasn't even anywhere near us. He was like, I could never. She would hate me." And I was like, "Oh my God, you trained the shit out of him. I've never seen him be so like not willing to sing." He would have always like, "Hell yeah!" Like
Here's the thing. We really had like a real fight one time because he like really kept singing, and we were at a Friendsgiving, you know, and it was this whole ass thing, and I really tried to tell him, I was like, here right now, you that's when he really knew it really annoyed me, you know. And I get it, you're in choir and you like to
You
sing.
enjoy it.
I know you enjoy it. I know you do, but also not the right time at an engagement party where I was already stressed out. Lots of family members meeting, and it's just never
it's my
fun
goal.
time. But
it's my goal to get him to sing in front of her one day.
like karaoke, man, that's one
thought I could
that
really
is the
do it at the
biggest baffle to
engagement.
me.
Yeah, you just hate it.
How
It
do
makes
people
me very
karaoke?
uncomfortable.
How do people get up there
And
and
then
just
they really
do
are
it?
like, "Come on, I put
And
your
some
name in,"
people
and
are-
I'm like, I no.
No,
That
I
is
would literally
honestly
first
very
off,
rude.
you
I
would be in my
never
burn book.
do to that.
You'd be in my burn book. First off, if you ever invited me to a stage to sing, I'd be like, here it is.
This is the
I
end.
hate you. I'm blocking you and everything. And second off, because that's the thing, because then they pressure you. They put the spotlight on you. Hey, you coming out to the
everyone's
stage.
watching you.
Coming
Yeah, and then what are
out,
you gonna say,
What are you
no?
going to say? No? Then you
You're
look
an
like the
asshole
prick
and
that's just
you
sitting
don't
there.
have any fun.
You're a fun sucker, you loser. But at the end of the day, like, really what you... No, absolutely not.
Nobody likes you.
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes a person that gets pulled up to karaoke and doesn't want to
Doesn't do
karaoke.
it.
Oh, my God. That would be fighting
every
words
time
to me.
I ever got pulled up, I've always been like, "You asked for this right before," because I'll do it. I hate you as well.
Oh no,
for a while.
I've literally never.
The only time I've ever done it, like the very first time I've ever done it was because I was at a gay bar. So gay Josh, you know, and he was like, "Do it," and I was like, "This is a safe place." I was like, they put on some Amy Winehouse for me. Obviously the one that's always playing at gay karaoke bars, Valerie, and I did it, and they were really rooting for me. They were really nice and supportive, but like I knew it was bad.
I hate
I knew
hearing
it was
bad
bad.
music. There's
Yeah,
nothing worse than
I
somebody going up there
agree.
and butchering a
I
song.
almost told you we should go somewhere tonight, and then I realized that it was open mic night, and I was like, "No, we could never." The two of us, well, we would be like this the whole time. Our
I'm
faces
judgy.
are so
I'm
judgy.
so judgy.
I'm not even. I feel
I
like
will
I'm not
absolutely
judgy, but
judge
my
you.
faces look
If
like
you
it.
and I get that that's some people's passion, like they love to sing, and you just weren't blessed with a singing voice. I get it, man, but I'm gonna judge the shit out of you. I'm gonna do it.
I can't do it either. But
I
you
can't
shouldn't
either.
be trying.
but you're obviously
I mean,
not
you
meant
should
for
be
this.
trying, but like in your own time, in your own space.
In your own space where you're not just
Practice
and
until
usually
you're
people
good.
are just so close to the microphone that it's
I
just
don't
like
mean this, I don't think. I don't know.
blaring bad.
There's a lot of learning to do in that
It is
art practice.
of singing, microphones, not wailing over the. And that's the thing. It's blaring through all speakers. You know,
There's
you're trying to have a
also-
conversation, and you hear this terrible off
It
tune.
doesn't help that most of the times when you're doing open mic nights and stuff like that, it's not like the sound system is like advanced. So it's like a double whammy.
Yeah,
most
it's
of
never
the
that
time.
great, anyways.
That's one
but
of those nice karaoke booths where you like go in like a little booth and it's like a little quiet room and it's like you and your friends. I get it. I have friends that do that, and they are all great singers. Though is the thing.
and that I don't mind it. I don't mind
It's
if you
fun
get
to
up
go
there
and
and
watch
you
my
just.
friends that are great singers, but as soon as they hand me the microphone, I'm like, "Can you fuck off, please?" And then, but then you can because it's just you and your friends and a little thing. But like, there's a whole fucking bar, like you said.
I don't
You're
even
like,
think I would like really. I would personally not get any enjoyment out of somebody like even in front of my closest friends. If I was just sitting there, right with you and like a couple other people, and you handed me a mic, I'd be like, this is a toy. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit somebody with this. Like I'm not gonna sing out of this. Like this would. Like I don't even think I would do it then, just because just
Not
a
you.
no. It's just not
Yeah.
me. It really isn't. But anyways, yeah, my disdain for singing, especially dedicated to somebody. How are you not mortified in that moment? But couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. I will say.
She's singing right now.
Here I am. No. What if I just broke out in karaoke right here on
She's
the
like,
mic? Now that we got that over with.
She just serenaded me a song.
I dedicate this. No, we would absolutely not. That would be so funny though. Plot twist.
It was honestly all just a build-up joke.
How do we even got on the subject of
I don't know.
of karaoke and singing?
Oh,
and
because I was talking about that house we went to this week for your birthday. We did a bunch of birthday things.
oh yeah, no, we did tons of
So
birthday
fun.
things, and then we went to that Chiefs game, which was. You have
Hot.
never had to do. Oh my gosh, it was hot. It wasn't even like the hottest day of the year. Like there's
It
there's
wasn't that
literally
bad, but
no
it was
shade.
Just
No
yeah,
shade anywhere. There's no shade pre-gaming. There's no shade, in the parking lot. There's no shade in the
of the car half the time. That shit was nice and cool.
Brutal. It wasn't that bad there. Like if you were actually under shade, but even our
Mhm.
seats like barely
Well, I was
missed.
playing cornhole and Sarah sucks at cornhole.
I'm not that good, man.
She's
It's
not
just
that
not
good at
my thing.
cornhole.
I'm not that good. I also gave up. Like at the very end of it,
You did. I could see it on your face, and I
I
was
didn't
like,
care about
Sarah,
it.
you're my partner.
I didn't care about it anymore. We were just. When stakes get high and people get so bent out of shape about it, I'm just like, that's a stupid ass game that I'm tossing a stupid
You had to
beanbag.
know you were putting the two like. It was,
Most competitive.
yeah, most competitive. I mean, you were playing a game.
The
with
thing is like
three
we kept having
competitive
stops in
people.
between there, and I hate that. Like if we're gonna play a game, like let's play a game. But I hate when we like keep stopping and like. I want to be
Wasn't
in
me.
one mode. I want to be in one mode. I either want to be in, let's play this game, or like let's drink some beers over here. But I don't want to do the in between because I hate waiting. It just seems pointless.
Yeah.
And then I gotta get in my
You're
head
just
back
waiting in
into
the
it.
sun, and you're just. I get it.
Well, yeah,
I
no,
get it.
and I was hot. That was another thing.
You
I
were
was
hot. She was
really
mad.
dying out. I also wore jeans, thinking it was
She
gonna be
mad about
fine.
That was another thing she was talking about.
I
the
was
whole
super pissed because I wore jeans out there like an idiot. Because at first, because I got up really early, I did make that crock pot.
I helped.
Yeah, it was yummy. You did help me. Thank you. And I made guacamole and stuff like that. But I did have to get up somewhat early. And then when I went outside to have like coffee, my mom, I was like, it's not even going to be that bad today. I even looked at the temperature, but I just forget when you don't have any shade.
Why
even
did
like
you come to my house? Just to smoke a blunt?
what? But where? When?
When? That's what I'm saying. Why
For
were
my
you at
birthday?
my house? No, you came to my house one morning and we just smoked and then that was it.
I had to bring you that dress the day of the.
Oh.
I
didn't
bra-
wear
I
that.
brought
That's
you-
funny. I didn't even wear that dress.
I know.
That's funny.
But I brought it to you
in
just
my
in
head,
case.
I was like, did she just come over just to hang out? Oh, we could have been doing that if you moved into the fucking house down the street. It's okay. Could have been neighbors.
My inspection didn't go well, man. What do you want from me?
And they said they'd fix everything on the inspection. It's okay.
I don't know. It looked scary.
It's okay. I just
There was a lot of
wanted to
things on that
be
inspection that scared me.
besties, Local besties, and now it's
I
just all
know.
but
So
15
sorry.
minutes away.
Well, I tried. I tried it several times, and then I kept getting houses taken out right from under my nose. I was like, well, this is just stupid. So
Hard life.
here I am out in
Middle of
suburbia,
nowhere.
in a neighborhood.
Honestly, you got a quick trip right next by. That's not bad.
It's not. No, I've got a great Mexican place right next to me.
It's stupid good.
It's really good.
It's so good. I was tripping, actually. I was like, this beans are bulbous.
that refried bean dip, man.
It's so good.
It didn't have to be that good.
Sarah and I also had fat margaritas there.
We
so-
did, yeah, no, and it was
Some of
after the
those.
game where we were already like sweating our ass off. So we like pregame, we played cornhole, we made this delicious food to make sure we got through the game all right, and then
Drank
our
hella
seats
drinks on the way there, right in the sun.
right in the sun. Like it's like we missed right underneath the
So
like
close.
upper seats where we could have had some sort of,
It was almost.
and we just
almost
missed
a
it.
shade.
And then it was like sitting in your own sweat, like your puddle of sweat, and then just like no breeze.
So bad.
Oh, it was so hot. It was so hot. We were having to like get in the shade as much as possible, like inside the stadium, with like trying to still like
I was
pay
like,
attention to the
anybody need
game and-
anything?
Yeah,
anyone
no,
need a
straight
drink?
up, we were
anyone
like,
need anything?
y'all
Oh,
need-
you want me to go and get it? I had so much popcorn too. That shit was delicious. I fucking love popcorn.
Popcorn's great.
I don't know why, like how I've never even made it myself in my own home. at all, ever, myself, personally. I go places in other people's homes and eat popcorn, and I go to places and I eat popcorn.
Have you,
but
you
I've
just
never
said you've
just
never.
bought it, and I've never made it myself.
My
But
dad
that's
would.
the worst thing I could be doing for myself. Because popcorn, I love
And they
butter.
have like seasonings you can put on it. Like we have
This-
my dad used to make home cooked popcorn. Like we put it in like the
pan.
yeah, you put it in the pan, you put your kernels in, you'd shake it around, wait till it to like,
Yeah.
start popping off, and then we'd like dust it with our own seasoning and stuff. Honestly,
Yum,
that
yum,
sounds
yum,
so
yum,
good.
yum,
I feel like
yum,
I could
want
just.
it right now.
I know. I was like, I could really make some popcorn
I saw that
right
popcorn
now.
at the grocery store, and I was like,
I was looking at it too. I was like, damn, cheesy popcorn. What are you saying right now?
I just don't like when it's mixed with the caramel because I don't like mixed.
I don't either. That's why I kept
Popcorn.
saying I was like, I don't like the mixed. I want like one flavor at a time.
Yeah.
Like I like caramel, but
I don't
only.
like my flavors mixed in my plate or anything. I'm like one of those weirdos. I don't.
I also
even like
really
things in my
love
hands.
cheesy popcorn more than anything, or like buttery, savory.
cheesy butter, salty.
The savory ones, that's great. I can only have like a couple of like the caramely sweet.
Yeah, I don't do sweet.
Kettle corn's not bad if it's
Sarah
like.
kept trying to put all these sweet. We do have to eat those chocolate. Okay, Kinder eggs,
Oh, it's about.
hella
Chris.
fucking underrated. They're delicious, and they come with the fun little toy that is I know everybody knows about it, but the fucking toys are cute because they're like little miniature things. And this is
the Kinder egg?
the Kinder egg, yeah. It's like separate. It's like an egg, and then on one side is the chocolate delicious treat, and then the other side is like a little dinosaur or a little duck or
Really?
something. They're
That's
themed
cute.
sometimes too, like depending on what kind of Kinder egg. Anyway, they're delicious, but adults get the Kinder Egg Bueno candies that I bought for you to put in your purse.
Okay, let's try
I
them.
want you to try one because they're like
I love
Kinder Egg but in
chocolate.
a chocolate bar,
I love chocolate.
so it's like not as much work.
I've had
but
a Kinder
I
Egg
just-
before. It's just like it's been since like a.
I love them.
Childhood Easter or something
I
like
eat
that.
them hella often, very often. I'm like, oh, little dinosaurs, gotta get those, and they're delicious. Anyway, we should do show and tell. Mine is this.
But I do show and tell.
It's the story of how my favorite plant right now is killing it, and it's just doing so good. And I wanted that to be the show and tell, but it's
An
big
outside plant
and it's
and
an outside
huge,
plant.
huge.
There's hella bugs out here, and I know I'm gonna be bringing in a spider or something. I don't want to fuck up its territory. So my favorite plant, but Sarah knocked off this giant piece of. Well, I think it was like about just only one leaf was missing.
like maybe like this, maybe.
No, it was. I mean,
It was
you're
really
right.
just
It
like-
really did grow, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's been growing. You're growing a whole ass like another plant.
Yeah. So she accidentally, I was showing her my plant, and she was like, "Oh, it's so cute," and she accidentally knocked off a big part of the plant. Oops. And she freaked out. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I was like, "No, that's no worries." I just put it in some water, started growing roots, put it in a plant, and I got this pot from her fucking garage sale too. So now the pink.
The
purple
pink matches
plant
really well.
matches my pink purple pot, and it's perfect.
Yeah, no, it's really cute. I'm
If it
glad
gets
you
really big,
had a
you're gonna
use
have
out
to
of.
take it because it's like all of your fault. This whole thing is all your fault.
Please don't give me another plant. I'm scared of it. I will attest to this little plant that she had. It was always like a very pale purple,
Back in the
muted
day,
purple
yeah.
back in the day. Because like
The sun.
at the time
I
it
had
was
it in the
this.
sun
Yeah,
more.
you had it in the sun more, and it was like very wintry at the time, and was like not doing so hot. So we've like been putting it out here, and it is thriving.
It's
It'd
in
be
its
growing
favorite
up.
spot.
It's super
It
super
only
purple.
hits sunset direct light.
Yeah, so it's just
All day it's hitting indirect light, and then it's
It's-
hella purpley, and
it's
it's just
loving its life.
thriving. I post on my Instagram story all the fucking time. I love it.
Yeah, it's a really cute
It's my
plant.
favorite.
So,
That's
my
my
show and tell is
Hi, Gigi, and my
I'm
dog.
gonna have a lot of like cool show and tells coming up lately because I
her birthday.
really got spoiled for my birthday. Like I'm always like pleasantly surprised when my birthday comes around because I'm like, I've just realized some.
I think they're okay. It
All
didn't
right.
seem like they crashed. That was a car noise that sounded like a crash almost.
Oh, I thought that was Monty for some reason.
No,
Oh.
that was a car. That was
Whew.
car brakes. We
Um,
both.
yeah. So I just get very pleased with how many people really actually, love me and want to celebrate me. But this was a present actually from Butt, and it's honestly, freaking perfect. I don't know if you could see it, but this is a little Witcher emblem because
She's obsessed with Witcher.
it's the Witcher. It's me. It's me and the Witcher. It's even got this
It's
cute little.
me,
It's got this cute little sword on the side. I could die over it, and
I
it's
didn't
a
even know that
makeup
one.
bag. It's so cute. It's like kind of gothic too. It's like really channeling my inner emo. Which honestly, I'm like channeling my inner middle school, maybe
Very middle school right
very
now.
middle school right now, choker and everything. So it honestly kind of matches the vibe. But it's a makeup bag, and it's so big. It just works out so well. I love it. It's leather. It's black. It's got a chain on it, and it's Witcher. Kill me now, kill over. Also, this could be just like a cute little. I'm just like killing my makeup
Box
here.
lunch.
Yeah, box
box
lunch, killing
lunch.
it yet again. Here it is. It's like a cute little bag. Like, let me just bring my bag. You could really just put like a whole ass wallet in here and then just like carry this around too. It's just so cute. I have it in display in my like little like get ready
Oh
room.
my gosh.
I just love it. I love it.
Good.
So here it is.
Good.
It worked out well. Thanks.
Cute. Yeah, we already know each other's show and tells this week because
Yeah.
we've been with each other.
No, yeah,
obviously.
we were not super secretive about it, but I do have a secretive one. I was gonna bring it this time, but it was just I already had a lot of stuff carrying with me, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do something
yeah,
easy
she
that I
had a
already had
lot.
with me. It worked out well because I did come over a little bit earlier, much earlier than usual. So
She was mad at me for not showing this off earlier, so I'll do it.
yeah,
If we're talking about box lunch, I didn't even take the tags off yet because this is my travel bag, which I will use next month.
well, I
but-
just remember you said that you weren't going to really bring this out because this was like your present to yourself for getting this cool.
It was my present for myself for getting the job.
So I was
and
like,
got
why
the
wouldn't you? And you got the
You're
job.
right.
So I was like, you should
So I got-
show it off.
A little villains, all the villains, Disney.
I think it's super cute.
villains makeup bags. But there's 3 of them and they're so fucking precious. And I did get them purely so I could travel for my job and carry all my stuff because right now I've just been using Ziploc bags for everything. But it says something about why be nice when you can't be wicked. And then now I have things to carry my makeup in. And I am going to my job next month, so it'll be perfect.
Yeah, you're literally going to San
forgot.
Fran.
Yeah,
San Fran with my
It's
cute.
funny because I've heard that everybody hates when you call it San Fran.
Yeah, no, it is stupid. It's stupid as hell.
But I think that's stupid to care about that.
You're right.
San Franciscans.
Well, they're just
Like if
they're
somebody
also
said,
just
but
hipsters.
I guess it does bother me when people say Missouri. I'm like,
Or when they just say you live in Kansas. No, I live in Missouri.
yeah, actually,
Kansas City goes
I go
both
to
ways.
Kansas
There's completely two
sometimes.
different sides. I'm gonna let you know that right
at
now.
least like once a week or so, I probably go to Kansas. Once every 2 weeks, at least.
Yeah, I mean, and they've got some cool stores out there. I'm not gonna lie. They're shopping.
We got these about. I'm honestly this and that got them at the same time online. 50%
Did you?
off. She loves a good deal.
I love a good deal. And Box Lunch,
I really
they have a
can't believe-
great rewards program. Honestly,
I was tripping. She went to Box Lunch twice since I got that bag, and I was like, I checked the site to see if they had that in stock
Jacob
at
also
the store.
got me Box Lunch things. They're really cute. I'm probably not gonna bring it around, but he did give me a Kiki's Delivery Service ramen bowl.
Oh, cute.
So cute,
I
right?
want a ramen bowl really bad.
It's like deep, it's
Yeah, they
cute,
have
and
a
it's
little space for
green.
you. I want to eat
And they
something
do. They have
after
like a
this.
space that you can like put your. I know. I need to make some like ramen here soon. Now I'm thinking about soup. I'm thinking about soup and
Soup.
popcorn.
soup and
Soup and-
popcorn.
Mm.
Earlier we were talking about pasta. Ugh.
Oh God,
Food
pasta
day.
at any. There is no way I could ever give up pasta of all things. No, never. I wouldn't.
Love it.
If somebody was like, if you've got to give up one food group tomorrow, it would be anything but that.
Is it a food group? I don't know.
The
my food
starches,
groups.
really, just any starch. Like if somebody was like, I would
Potatoes.
give up starch. Yeah, like potatoes and stuff. I love potatoes, and I would still give up potatoes to have pasta. I did ask for. I think my sister is also giving me a pasta maker. That was like the gift that I asked for.
Like
from her.
a-
well, okay. I made handmade pasta before, like with a rolling pin, but it's like nearly
Are
impossible.
you gonna get one of these ones?
Yeah. Yeah.
be
I
like a
really want to make my own
professional.
pasta. That's like the one thing I'm missing in my kitchen. It's like my one thing. I love pasta so much. I want to make my own pasta really bad.
I am.
Yes. Trust me. I'll have you over when I.
She's making fun of me all day for being like, now I realize why you like when people cook for you, because you're a fucking stupid.
I was like,
you know,
kinda
because you don't know how to
helpless.
do anything.
I did say, I was like, cooking is really hard when you don't know how to do things. Like, even like me learning things is really hard, and it takes me hours. It takes me. I made au gratin potatoes.
I feel like I fucking get it, but then it just takes so long.
Some
takes
things
so
do take
long.
a
Like, I'm
long
just sitting
time.
there,
Sometimes
like this is
some things
and
you
if I do
can't
have to-
rush.
more than one thing at a time. No.
Oh no, I got
No.
way better at that.
I am great at multitasking, and for some reason in the kitchen I'm like, ha,
It's really hard. It's really
'cause
easy
there's
to burn
something
things.
yelling at me over here, and this is fucking boiling over, and this is
No, time efficiency is like absolutely essential in a kitchen or cooking or anything that you're doing. You really got to be on task about it. You absolutely do.
Like MasterChef and Chef, they're not even
I would love
chef
it.
pros. They're like time pros. That's
No,
what they really
yeah.
got to be good at. Number one,
Time is
Cooking comes second.
essential. Time is essential. I mean, if you ever and like my because of what I do now, like
Cooking.
I literally cook for.
I'm so excited.
I
to have a
cook.
good job.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come see me at my job, and I'm not gonna be in my normal attire.
What are you wearing?
Or
what are you wearing tomorrow?
business
your job?
cash, baby, business cash.
She always looks so fucking professional. You always like I remember the first time seeing you in front of house, like after I met you that first, like since coming back from California, and I was just like. I remember like chuckling about it,
It's
but like
so
you
funny
look
because,
great.
like-
You look great, but it's just like
Thank you.
you look so like
It's so weird. I hate it. I kind of hate
know.
it. It also gives like teacher vibes too,
Yeah.
or like substitute vibe. I don't know.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
send you
really
pictures
that,
of
but
my business cash in San Francisco. That'll be fun.
business cash is really cute.
It's
I do miss
cute.
that aspect
I
of
like
it.
it.
I do really have accepted chef coat vibes for me. I feel like that is so me now, and I'm just like
Subway artist.
Subway artist, sandwich artist, baby.
Oh,
but I
that's what I
have
meant,
accepted
sandwich
it. I
artist.
really wish the hat could go away. The hat could really go away forever for
Yeah.
me.
You don't have to be wearing a hat if you're like. I mean, you could just wear a hairnet when you're backstage, and then
Backstage, cinnamon stripper. Here we are back again.
Yes,
I don't go backstage.
Oh my
I don't
God,
cook in a
I'm
stripper
gonna be
kitchen.
doing that. I'm gonna be doing
Legs
every
and
time I
eggs,
come into it,
baby.
be like cinnamon coming out front of house.
Bro, how does this come full circle?
It's
Yeah.
a food name too. That's the best.
Yeah, no, right? Cinnamon. Oh my God. That's gonna work.
Yeah, she's
If
ready,
everything,
y'all.
if everything comes to shit, and
If her whole life falls apart,
obviously,
catch her at the local strip club. That's
I'm
what
saying,
she's saying.
who knows what city
She
I
said, "You
moved
know
to. You probably would have blocked me at this point if I've lost everybody in my life and I have to resort to that. But new year, new me, baby. Right?
That'll be funny.
So, yeah.
I'll watch you from Instagram from afar and laugh as you're marketing your.
You would never know. You would never know.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's doing a dual life stripper, not like.
Yeah, I would do a dual live. I wouldn't like let anybody know. I'd be like, I'm just a.
How are you gonna get people in your club?
What do you mean?
How are you gonna get people to come and see you? Pay
Wear a
bigger money
wig.
than normal.
Well, I mean, you gotta start off small. You're gonna have to start off small. You're gonna have to start off
Okay.
somewhere. You gotta
Good
really
plan.
like work it. Even on the slow nights, I'm gonna be
Work your
like
way up.
really. Yeah, I'm gonna be killing it. Even on the slow nights, so people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, a Tuesday night, cinnamon sugar's up. Let's go, baby."
I don't know, man.
And
I
then-
mean, like, I don't know, man. You know, who knows?
That's just like anything else, man.
It's just
Salesman.
like you got it.
And
I know.
then
I'm excited.
it just takes that. It just
Excited
takes those
for your
couple.
failure in your future life because it'll at least be fun.
If you root for me for a future life like that, I'm honestly not gonna even be upset.
We're just pretty pissed.
Oh, really? Came right in here and said, "You are done. You are done at this moment right now."
Yeah, my dogs are extra.
That was super cute, though. She was being very
She's very polite.
she was polite about
She's
it.
so polite.
said, "I
lately.
understand
don't
you in
know
front
what
of
is up with
camera."
her. It's actually
She's been very polite.
very polite.
Super.
Even in my meetings earlier, like she was
well-behaved.
yelling, and I was like, "Reggie, give me like 20 minutes," and then she laid down. I was
on the
like,
dot, she was like, "I'm pissed."
well, hopefully this keeps up because I got the plumber coming tomorrow. Oh, she doesn't want that. See,
Absolutely not.
not a big fan.
But yeah, that was really just our weekend. You know, we bunch of birthday stuff, bunch. Kind
I
of.
watched hella documentary, which is why I wanted to be a defense. I was finally
love
watching Making a
documentaries.
Murderer. I feel like it was like an old one, and I never ended up watching it. It was 2018, so it's not that old, but Yeah, I'm deep, and that's the second time I've watched, like, because I watched the staircase one, which is also like a story from a defense side, and I just, hey, it's okay, it's all right, and I just really feel like I personally would have been great at being a defense attorney.
You
In
probably
another
would
life.
have. I am not.
I'm very good attention to detail.
What? So you would do like civil.
I love
Is that what it's called? Civil duty, where you defend
a person that's getting accused or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Because that's the harder job, I feel like.
No, it
Fucking
is.
city attorneys,
a criminal
Fuck
defense
'em.
lawyer. Yeah.
fuck those guys. They're dumb as shit is what I'm learning on these. Not even. They're just pompous little emotion. They use emotion for everything. And they are hella pompous. And everyone's working with them. They got all the different scientists being like, the city's right on this one. And then all, But I am watching documentaries from the side of the defense, so
I do
you never
hear
know.
that being like a criminal defense or working like a civil like lawyer like that, like those are not that they're not like you.
They don't have to try as hard.
I feel like they have to try harder.
The defense.
Well, I feel like you just have to try
No.
harder in that like sense.
If you're getting accused of something, like, I don't believe that anybody's actually living up to the innocent until proven guilty. As soon as you're accused of something, like, the defense has to try to prove that you're not, and that is way harder than proving that you did for some reason.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, that's true.
I don't think it should be like that necessarily, but it looks like they have to work hella hard because they have to, like, everything that could possibly.
But the nice
'cause
thing
it's
is
the jury
also
that's
is
choosing it, and they're easily swayed. Like, oh yeah, there was blood there, then it obviously was him. But
Well,
then they're
I
like,
think
but
in
how
another
did this
sense,
blood
too, is-
fall, and whose blood was it, and like.
well, there could be people that cut corners, and I think that's where they like really get people on their shit is when they're like you didn't have a warrant or you didn't have this or
Yeah.
this is and
But that doesn't
you can't put it.
live. But the jury heard it anyway, so they're like, "Oh, you did it in the wrong way, but you still found it, and that's
No,
what I'm
yeah, for
counting
sure. You're
for."
still
'Cause
you're still
jury are just
accounting
people.
for people that have supposedly a non-biased opinion, right? A non-biased
Yeah.
mind.
I
or-
want to be in
I've
a jury.
never-
I've never.
I've never been called. I've never been called.
I've never.
Never.
What is wrong with us? I'm just begging for it.
Jacob's
I wanna
oldest brother
sit in
even
there.
has. And I guess
That
it was like a
sounds so
really
far,
fucked
but-
up case.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
I'm like,
I just never even been.
my
to
parents
nothing.
have done
I
it.
haven't even
My
got
parents
called
have done
into
it
nothing.
several times.
Really?
Yeah.
People, I hear about it all the time. Not me. They probably just have never known. They've never been able to keep up with where I live.
Probably not.
I just gotta stay here for a while. And now, oh my god, I own a house. They probably. What did they call me in?
That'd be kind of crazy.
I'm just so excited. What if?
'Cause,
it's
like, you
something
can't say
stupid?
no,
It would be
right?
for
Like, you
me.
have
No,
to
you
do
have
it.
to go. I've just never even. Who?
You just have to go.
What do you think you would be called in for? Like, what kind of stupid case would you think you would get a good one, or like you think I'd get a stupid one?
I think I'd get a good one.
What are the ranges of jury where they use a jury?
What do you mean?
Like, what kind of cases?
They're gonna have to
Do
be
they use a
pretty
jury? It has
serious.
to be
They're gonna have to
something.
be somewhat serious. I mean, it could also be like theft,
Yeah, theft.
arson, vice, like any drugs or murders, definitely rapes.
Drugs? They use a jury for drugs?
I feel like yeah, like if it's a bigger case, I'm talking like
Yeah. Wow.
like they have to.
So
I don't
like
know.
pretty much. But how do you get chosen for a jury is what I want to know. Because I want to
I
plan
think
ahead
it's just
so I can
random.
make sure to get picked. I'm totally sane, sir. Pick me. I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
That's the thing. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Who are you? What is happening?
Where I yawned? I don't know. It just came over me. Let me live my life. Let me yawn. Let me catch some oxygen. That's what it came down to, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I don't
really
know. I
don't know
think
how
I've
that
never done
works. But I do know my parents have done it. And they were always like, bah, gotta go to the stupid court.
Yeah, they hate it.
No, everybody hates
I mean,
it.
it sounds really lame. Like,
Well,
if I
it
was
just
in
sounds like
big
it
case
really.
and it was lasting like 2 weeks, I'd be like, whoa. But I mean, I would still
God.
probably be like,
Wait a damn minute. Would you have to be involved the whole 2 weeks?
you have to watch all of the trial. I thought.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I
Oh
thought,
my
like, you have to be there
God,
for
that'd
all
be
of
the
it.
worst.
That's like the
What are
whole
you gonna
point.
do? What are you gonna do for a job if you had to be gone for 2
No,
weeks?
they're legally they have to let you go to jury. It's like that's a super law, super duper law. Like it's like
Because you also can't run from
it's like
having
bigger
jury
than a
duty.
doctor's note. Yeah, you can't hide from it.
That would just be really crazy to be like, I can't come to my job for 2 weeks. I'm in this crazy case.
Yeah, maybe even longer. No, I saw a TikTok on it. A girl was like, man, go to jury duty. I did this crazy shit. Like, go to
Really?
it. It was wild. Do it. It was crazy. And like,
No,
I
that's
was
what I'm
like,
saying. I want to hear some crazy story. I watch documentaries on that shit anyways all the
the
time.
jury's there. When they start interviewing the jury, it's always so funny because I'm like, man, this is the most like just eclectic little group. Like, how do they get these guys? Like, how does
A
this
non-biased thing.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna pick
people.
everybody from all types.
people, we pulled them from a whip.
From
Whip,
the yellow books.
whip.
I picked them by their last name. I thought they sounded cool or something. Who knows?
I don't know how they picked the jury, to be honest, because they're not picking me. I'm 30 years old. You're allowed to be in jury like from 18 or something stupid.
Yeah, I think so. When you're an adult, makes sense, right?
Adults are not adults until like they're like 25.
Yeah,
We
I
should really
understand
make
that,
it at
but-
least 21.
I agree with that. If you can't drink, you're not an adult. If you can't buy tobacco, because back in our
Now
day,
it's 21.
it is 21.
Yeah.
It used to only be 18. We don't live in that lifestyle anymore. Isn't that crazy?
Is that everywhere?
The wild, wild west.
Is that everywhere that it's only 21 up?
I don't.
Like out here, it's 21 up?
It's 21 and up now.
That makes way more sense why I get carded than for swishers and stuff.
Yeah, no, they made it 21. You
Oh
can't.
my-
You can't be 18 anymore. And that, I know it's so crazy,
We
right?
talked about celebrating our productive day with a blunt at the end of the night, and I'm so excited.
No, it's gonna be super, super fun. Can I please just touch on Red Dead 1 second? 1 second. Give me,
She's an outlaw.
give me
Yeah,
just
we
a
will.
couple minutes to get
it's
this out. I can't
preface,
stop.
Sarah, it's her first time ever going through a Red Dead story,
And it
so we
makes
have to give
zero-
this to her because just remember your time going through a Red Dead story and how affected you were. by
Yeah,
it.
no
So
matter which
we'll give
one
you
you
time.
played, and it makes zero sense that I've never not
Yeah,
played this game.
I know,
That
you
is like
say it.
right up my alley.
I
Free
know.
world type game. It's
You listened to me talk about it for all of
I
2018.
watched you. I watched you go through it, and I remember watching you thinking that is cool as shit.
Ugh.
I was watching you play dominoes with some lady, and I was like, this is fun as shit. This is so cool. This is so cute. You know, you get to ride horses, you get to rope things, right? And I can't get over it. It's such a well put together game.
Oh my god! When I told her it was parts of it were based on Kansas City, I scrolled into
You really
Google
start
Maps.
in Kansas City, kind
I
of.
scrolled into Google Maps to show her about Valentine and Hanover Place, and she's like,
I can't believe it. I think I'm in Louisiana now. I'm
You
in
are
the
in Louisiana
swamps.
now,
I'm in
yeah.
the swamps. I'm in
Ooh.
roads.
"It's rough out there. Crocodiles."
Bro, speaking of,
They
oh my God,
surprise
speaking
you.
of that, so I'm over here, and here's just a small little snippet of here. I'll leave you with this story. I'm galloping, right? I'm out here, Wild West. I'm just doing some shit. I probably just got
Outlaw.
done with a mission or whatnot. I just got done helping this crazy circus people that were like, we lost our tiger and we lost our lion and we lost our
Yeah,
zebra.
I remember this.
And all it was a stupid mule that they painted stripes on, right?
I
So I'm like,
remember
this
that,
is
yep.
stupid. And then they actually had a cougar that they painted as a tiger, and I was able to like coax this one in there. And they're like, and then they kept telling me, they were like, oh well, they kept saying that they had this lion, and this lion was really this dressed up dog. And I was like, okay, so I can go find this lion, right? No, it's a real lion. It's a real lion that I accidentally spooked, and it completely killed this, like, not killed it, but it made a bloodbath in this ranch, Emerald Ranch, if anybody remembers this
Yep.
part where they're like, I'm
I
like,
do
oh, come on.
actually-
Arthur, you play Arthur. Of course, Arthur, if you were a real person today, you're so fun. You're so cool.
She said it 4 times today. She's like, I just wish I could meet Arthur in person.
I want to meet Arthur in person.
I was
There
in a meeting. Like, she came over earlier because, like, we had to go grocery store. I was finishing off my meetings for the day, and she was like, sometimes I just have this weird obsession with fictional characters.
And I just wish they were real so bad. I wish Geralt from Rivera was really, 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 really real so bad. Just my heroes, But anyway, so Arthur's like, it's so funny too, because in the scene I'm like, here, doggy, come on, let's get it on, and let's go, let's get out of this stable, because these people are like freaking out. They're like, oh my God, this is like real tiger in here, or this real lion, and I'm like, it's just a dog with a mane on it, right? So I'm just trying to wrangle this stupid circus animal, because everyone I ran into is fake, and it's a real lion. It's a real lion that starts killing everything, and I'm like, oh my God, it was crazy. So anyways, I get back from this, almost get killed by this lion. I'm like, oh, whatever. Then I run up on some gangsters, and they're like trying to kill this innocent man. So I save this innocent man, right? And I'm trying to hide these bodies because I don't want like police investigating it. So I'm like I'm trying to dump it into this swamp, right? I'm trying to dump these little bodies, right? I didn't even know there's alligators in this game, okay? And this fucking thing came out of nowhere. And I like jumped back from my computer. I was like, it was so scary. It was so scary. I literally couldn't get over it, and I didn't die. I somehow didn't. I like dodged it. It went for the body that I had just tried to dispose of, and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I honestly
done.
didn't kick into the swamps very much. I was like, I love alligators and I love the look of this, and I was like,
You can't even see them when they come
No,
up.
they come out of
I
nowhere.
didn't even know that they existed, and then it came out of nowhere, just like biting, flailing, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm out this bitch.
You just have to promise me that you do not say anything crucial to the storyline to your husband, because I really want him to play this game too. And I feel like you're gonna say it. You're gonna say some stuff because there's some moments in the story, and I do not
No,
want
I
you
haven't
tell
talked to him about the main mission.
I know, but you haven't even experienced the main mission yet.
I'm 34% through. I got a long ways to go. I put
guys
in
feel me.
hours
You
in
guys
this
feel
game.
me. Red Dead 2. You know me. You feel me.
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
34%.
I did.
I'm just saying.
I
When
read
you do,
into it too much, and I know things.
Sarah's the worst. She's the worst, man.
I tried to look up this mission, and I got into a Reddit post, and they posted way too much about it. Like, I was just really trying to look up this one
my
mission.
Feelings all the time. You just hurt my feelings so bad off that one. Well, at least don't tell your husband so he can experience it.
Do we know? Let's talk about it after. Let's talk about how I think I know it's going to go. Because I heard a snippet of it, and I was like, that hurts my heart really bad. So I think
At
I
least
already...
you have to experience it still.
I still have to experience it, and I don't actually really know if it's true. But it makes sense.
She just is the worst. God. Punch you in the face after this.
I was trying to do the nice thing.
Stop
I was
looking at missions. It's cheating.
I only
I'm like an old school
listen, here,
look it
one
up in
last
Nintendo
story.
Power only kind of girl.
I like
One last story.
this oil mission I was on. I had to steal this oil wagon, and it glitched on me. This whole ass mission glitched on me. And so like I kept trying to look it up. I was like, what is going on? Like why can I not get past? And it's a main mission, so I have to do it. Like I have to do it. Because stupid ass John's like, you gotta go get this oil wagon. I'm like, why did none of y'all do this? And Arthur's just stuck to do all the dirty work. It's so annoying. Dutch annoys me. You're just a talker. He's like, it's a nice day
I love
out.
his voice though. Love to hear him
Yeah,
talk.
well, he's got
I
a lot
wish
of
I could
stories.
do it. I hear it in
You know
my
what's
head.
so funny too is like you can tell like I know that they're besties, like Arthur and
Yeah,
Dutch.
they obviously have some history.
Of course they do. But like it's so funny because Dutch's like, did I ever tell you the story about my dad? And Arthur's like, many times. He's like, do I bore you, Arthur? I'm like, yeah.
You're
actually,
doing a good one. You're doing I can hear it. I can.
Yeah, no. I was like, honestly, Dutch, yeah, you're kind of freaking boring me, okay? And you send me out on all these missions. Then he really had the nerve to say, are you gonna get to work anytime soon, Arthur? I was like,
What are you doing, Dad?
I was just shaving my mustache. I was just shaving it. I was just trying to get to camp so I could clean up a little bit. Jesus Christ, Dutch. Anyways, so now, yeah, it's all I have on my mind now. I'm about to actually go.
You know what we actually should do is all these when we should plan some fun local things because I got time. I got time now.
Yeah.
Let's do something.
Well,
No,
I'm off
but
on
Red
Sunday.
Dead, you got to take a break from Red Dead to do real life things for every once in a while.
I've
but
been
No,
trying.
you've been doing great.
I've been trying. It's just always on my mind. Just
Yeah,
understand that
I
it's
know.
always on my mind.
I
Here it is.
know. That's why I was just giving you a preface that
I'm on my horse.
that like
roping things.
yeah you.
I'm
Don't
in
get
Kansas
too
City.
deep.
I'm an outlaw in Kansas City now. When she
Hanging
told
over
me it was in
place.
when she told me it was really like based in like our area, I was like, "Pfft, I'm a real cowboy. I'm not even a fake one. I'm a real one.
Made for it.
Made for it.
We were looking at my outfit, and if I just put on my hair a little bit and did a little like updo.
Tell me that it kind of looked like a little red. She's got the puffy sleeves, right? She's got. It almost looks like she could do like a.
Big.
They did tons of layers back then too.
Yeah.
You could have a corset under that. Make your skirt longer, and there you are.
Yeah,
You're
long
Mary.
ass skirt. I'm Mary.
You're Arthur's love. You got the long hair. You just
They
couldn't
just
date
need
an
some
outlaw.
weird little updos. Is all.
The thing
it
is though, you would really date an outlaw. Even back in the day, you would have. I
I'm
could see
dating
it.
an outlaw right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even back then, you would have dated an outlaw. You would date an outlaw right now. That's the difference between you and Mary. Mary, what are the good?
Oh yeah.
The good-
whatever it is.
Hey, you know what? I won't say it. But that's what you get for making the safe bet.
Yeah, honestly, you're probably just having any of our listeners, if they hadn't played Red Dead, be convinced to play Red Dead. So I probably wouldn't never give spoilers just in case they were playing with you.
Or, you know,
And because it's good. It's a good
God,
story, and I don't ever want anyone
it's
to know about
the
it.
detail in it. I mean, I really went on about it about 30 minutes the other day. Like, I can't. And I loved The Witcher. And I feel like the detail in this was like the storyline, you know, don't get me wrong. I won't base the game, but like the literal detail in it all. You literally wash your blood off in the river, off your coat, if you skin a deer or a animal.
She likes Red Dead more
It
than The
shows how you
Witcher.
I'm not saying it yet. I'm going to see through the end because The
As
Witcher
soon
is
as
just...
you say that, now I'm really never playing The Witcher. I already played
They're coming out with a new game, and it's going to be the best of all time.
I'll play
I
with
can't. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's probably not going to come out for like, I don't know, 16,000
billion
years,
years.
but like eventually.
Oh man,
We'll
Splatoon
probably be
3,
famous
I want
by
you to
then
be
from
a
our
good shooter. I
podcast.
want you to practice. Oh my God, stop!
Probably
I'm
some
literally
famous-
gonna punch you in the face. All right, that's a good ender. I'm out of here. That's a good one. She's out here about to get slapped tonight, reading spoilers and talking cringe.
I have to see. I'm gonna say the one word that I think is how it's gonna go down. You're already
No,
gonna
don't
know.
say it on podcast.
Not now,
okay,
after.
okay,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you after.
Obviously, I was like, I just said
As
don't
soon
tell
as this
spoilers about
ends,
this game. I'm
I
literally
won't.
about to punch her in the face.
I won't. And if you don't play Red Dead, you should. This is your sign. If you haven't ever played it, it's the best game.
Obviously, you can tell how
Yeah, no, we're fighting over it. Obviously,
We're
right
fighting
now,
after
like it's
this.
obviously like
Sarah had a
created
black
some.
eye tomorrow. It wasn't me.
It was Arthur. It was
She
Dad.
wishes.
God. Please let me meet you if you're out there.
Come to laugh. Come to find me.
Come and find me, Arthur.
It's funny because as soon as your man plays it too, he's gonna be the same way, and then I'm just
You're
literally
gonna-
gonna be able to give you like just Arthur and what's his real life name?
Who? Oh, the actor.
Witcher's name?
Oh my gosh. Why am I blanking? Henry Cavill.
Oh,
Jesus.
right. Because it sounds like a character in himself. That's not his real name, is it? That
Well,
doesn't seem-
so
Henry
Rockstar is
Cavill.
also really known for basing people's like actual faces on
Off of
real.
somebody, so you
on-
have to try to figure out who that.
I'm
Arthur
gonna try to.
Morgan is.
I figured out. I didn't realize that Rockstar also made LA Noire, and I did not know that they made Red Dead 2. But I figured out all my LA Noire characters when I played that. That was what I just came off of. Well, they looked
How?
familiar.
How
The main man is from Mad Men.
Interesting. So it's like a person.
He
What
is an
about-
actual person.
So you have to look up. Okay, tell me about Red Dead whenever you look that up.
I'm gonna look it up. I'll tell you who
Alright.
the main character
I'm
is at
interested.
least. I want to know who Arthur is because he
Obviously.
does look familiar. He looks like a face I
wanna
would
know
know.
who
And
Dutch is.
Dutch looks familiar too. Honestly, Mary has a very familiar face. It's like Love. She looks like she's based off of someone. She's real pretty. I'm glad that they made her like gorgeously pretty for Arthur's like love that got away. But doesn't really. I don't know. I've met her once. I don't know. I don't know much about her.
All right.
All right, we're done. Anyways,
All right. Bye.
see you later. Play Red Dead.